Guess what? Airbag lights on. AC lights off. Great day. Great freaking day. What's up, guys? So we are headed from work back home. It is Saturday, and I don't know when this video will go up, but I'm just letting you know that it's Saturday morning, and we're headed back to Blanco to try and figure out what's going on with my truck. You guys that don't know, I have an 08 Cummins 6.7. It's a four-wheel drive 2500 quad cab short bed. It's got a 2-inch leveling kit. It was a ranch truck before I bought it. I bought it deleted with a RaceMe tuner on it, and the RaceMe tuner is it's all right. It's not bad. I've got some options on it. I wish it was shipped on the fly type stuff, but it's not bad. Now, something I'm having issues with right now is electronics. I'm thinking it's the TIPM. If you guys that don't know what a TIPM is, it is the Total Integrated Power Module, and it's having some issues. They're known to have issues on 3rd gens, and this is obviously a 3rd gen. I'll show you the truck once we get there. I'll explain a little bit more about what I'm gonna do, but let's get back to Blanco first, and let's go see the truck and see what's going on. I wanted to explain a little bit about what, sorry, I'm trying to set the camera up, about what's going on with the truck. So a couple weeks ago, I started having this issue where the SRS light, the airbag light, safety restraint light, whatever you want to call it, came on, and as soon as it would come on, my air compressor, my AC compressor would shut off, and so it would start blowing hot air until the light went off. As soon as the light went off, AC compressor started kicking on again. So I've done a lot of research, and obviously it's electrical because that has no, there's not a safety sensor or anything like that that would make sense. So I didn't want to dig into it. I was like, you know, I'm gonna do some research. I'm gonna see if I can figure it out, what to do, and then I'm gonna take my research to the local shop that I go to a lot. I actually used to work for them, and I'm gonna see what they have to say about it. So they dug into it, and they basically determined it's a computer. The computer needs to reflash, or you might need a whole new computer itself. So I called my local diesel shop and said, "Hey man, I'm having this issue," and he said, "Why don't you just try reflashing to the stock tune on the truck?" So I have a RaceMe tuner. I think I already mentioned that, but I have a RaceMe tuner, and I bought it with the truck. The truck already had it on it. Other than that, I have no positive or negatives about it. It's a good tuner, and I have the if you know anything about RaceMe, you can get the RaceMe Ultra, which has basically it's a CTS monitor, and just branded by RaceMe, and I can do a lot of different things. Well, I noticed a couple weeks ago that my it stopped working. It would say it would recognize that there was an SD card in it, but it would say non-valid SD card, so it wouldn't let me read any of the codes. And I was like, okay, whatever. Until this came up, I wasn't worried about it. So when this came up, I was like, well, let me reflash the truck. Went to reflash the truck, and it said that it wouldn't recognize the SD card, so all my tunes were on that. So I contacted RaceMe, and RaceMe gave me some information on it, and they said go into our auto agent and re-download a software update for the tunes that I have, and then reflash the truck. So we're gonna try that. We're gonna see what happens. So I kind of explained it a little bit earlier, but the way it works is it comes in a zipped file. The update for my SD card comes in a zip file. I don't really understand a lot about it, but I had to unzip it somehow. Well, they suggested using a application called 7-Zip, and that didn't work out. I used it, and it didn't really update my it didn't really do what I thought it would. It didn't do what they told me it would do. Anyways, it's complicated. So I have it in my pocket. I have the SD card in my pocket. We're gonna go look at the truck, and we're gonna go put the new SD card in. Not new, but updated. We'll see if it's actually updated. And we're gonna go put that in and see what happens. I really just don't think it's gonna work, but I did everything it told me to do, and so it should be working. So we're gonna go test that out, and once we have that tested, then we'll know what we have to do from there on fixing the truck. So we'll get that done, and we'll see what happens. So those of you that don't know, this is the truck here. So it's a 2008 Cummins with a 6.7 in it, and it's I just put some new tires on it. Let's see what else. Oh, it's locked. Hid the key in there because it's at the shop right now, technically. Well, that didn't work. It's probably because I locked it with the it did that. This is my truck, I promise. It's probably because I locked it yesterday with the clicker and with key fob, whatever you want to call it, and I just unlocked it with the key. So anyway, this is the truck. It's an old ranch truck. It's got, you know, the busted seat, good old Dodge. But I love the truck. Anyways, we'll do a little bit more information later about the truck. It's a quad cab. It's got all the goodies. Not really all the goodies. Everything but leather, really. It's not that bad. It's actually pretty clean, other than this seat right here, and other than the paint. Paint's, like I said, it was a ranch truck, so it kind of sucks. But let's see what we can do about this issue. Yeah, it feels right. Please read it. No valid SD card. I knew that was going to happen. One of those is the ECM. That's the green knot, and then that's the SD card. And right now we're getting this. No valid SD card found. It's in. Now there's no SD card. No SD card found. Get it back in here. No valid SD card found. Guess what? Airbag lights on. AC lights off. Great day. Great freaking day. Can't see it, but it is hot in Texas. It's 93 right now, and that's not even hot for July. That's actually kind of cold for July. But it's 93, running without any AC. Not fun. Yo! So we're back to the original spot where we picked up the truck this afternoon. But guess what? After a lot of piddling, a lot of messing around, a lot of figuring things out, I even had to get my mom to help me. My mom she's just magical with computers. I don't know how. We got some new tunes up, and look at this thing. Look at this dude. It looks nice. It looks real nice. There's a picture of a 4th gen up there. But, you know, we'll have to get that switched out. I don't know how we switch that out. This thing is confusing as heck. I am not all that software technician type stuff right there, but we got the truck running and rolling, and that's what matters. And look at my buddy's dually. Is that not the Prius? Not the Prius, the dually. I don't know if you saw that. I'm trying to control the camera while trying to merge in traffic here, and it's not going great. I'm doing all right. Yeah, we should buckle up in seatbelts because we're not in Mexico. Speaking of Mexico, I got all the tunes running. I think this thing can shift on the fly now. I think I can shift it on the fly. We'll try it here in a minute and see what happens. But I'm kind of excited about it. I upped the horsepower tune to see what would happen. I haven't done any test pulls yet. Doesn't really feel much different, but I didn't really give it all that much time to. Oh, I don't know. There she is. There's the VGT. I'm rambling. So, yes, after a lot of piddling around, we got the truck up and running. Hasn't thrown the AC yet. We'll see if it happens. I think this thing hasn't been updated since like 2012, maybe even 2010. I don't really understand how it works. I am not that tech savvy when it comes to tunes, especially this RaceMe tune. It's kind of weird. It's a box tuner, but now it has shift on the fly tunes. It's not like EFI Live type stuff, but it works. I don't understand it, but we'll figure it out. So, guys, keep on the lookout for more videos, especially about this update on this issue, on the problems that I'm having. And let me know if you guys know anybody with a 6-speed for sale. Thank you guys for coming, and we'll see you in the next one.